Okay, the action continues here in the Bad Boys of Wrestling. We have a true legend here from Russia. He's called the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, against Ricky Santana. Your comments, Rip Rogers.
You know, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, he's been in the world of professional wrestling for a long time. He's been a champion for a long time, and there's people like Ricky Santana dodging the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, because he's about 285 pounds of solid muscle. He's done things in his career such as being the former World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, retiring the legendary Bruno Sammartino, and today on the Bad Boys tape, he's going to make mincemeat of Ricky Santana. I can feel it.
Yeah, the year on that big battle between Sammartino and Koloff, when he took the title, was 1969. And now we have the young Santana fighting back on Koloff. Manager here in Puerto Rico for the Russian Bear is El Profe, getting back to the wrestling career of this outstanding wrestler. Not only has he been great in this profession, but also he has brought into this world of professional wrestling a couple of big names that have made a lot of money, a lot of prestige in professional wrestling. One of them to mention, Nikita Koloff.
You know, Nikita Koloff, his nephew is a champion just like Uncle Ivan, but let me tell everybody.
Did I hear you say uncle? Uncle Ivan?
Well, it's Nikita's uncle, Ivan Koloff. That's why I referred to him as Uncle Ivan.
I sense a little bit of familiarity there, a little bit of close friendship there, Mr. Rogers.
Well,
let's keep it impartial here.
Well, I mean, I have to be, what do you mean keep it impartial? I have to be for Ivan Koloff. Number one, he's a bad boy. Number two, he's a close friend of mine. Number three, he's one of the greatest wrestlers ever in professional wrestling. Number four, he's big, he's strong, he's good looking. And number five, I hate Ricky Santana.
Okay, you have a couple of things against Santana then. But you have to give credit to Santana just having the courage to go into the ring here at the Roberto Clemente Coliseum in Hatorrey, Puerto Rico, to battle with his great legend. It's enough credit in my book.
He's got to be stupid to get in there at the Russian Bear, because the Russian Bear is a human wrecking machine. And look at that clothesline right there, beautiful. And I love it.
Beautiful move by Koloff on Santana, and look out, El Profe, the manager, pretty much close to where Santana is, and this could spell trouble for Santana. Here he comes. Santana came into the World Wrestling Council and recently has seen action back in the National Wrestling Alliance, and perhaps this was a match that really did some changing of minds in the career of Santana, because Koloff came in full of fire and he wanted to prove that he was in the World Wrestling Council to go with the top wrestlers, and unfortunately for Santana, he wasn't his way. Look at this move, sunset flip, but look at the balance on Koloff, and the referee helped Santana there.
Well, you called it right. The referee had to help Ricky Santana, but still the Russian Bear is in complete control of this match. And why is that? It's because he's big, he's strong, he's talented, he has experience, he's Russian, he has El Profe in his corner, and he's my friend, my compadre, my personal friend, Mr. Ivan Koloff. I guess
that would explain a lot of the good things you have said about Mr. Koloff. But we have to be honest about this Russian wrestler. He has been in the United States for many years, and he has been a top name, not only in the National Wrestling Alliance, also in the American Wrestling Association, and in Japan he's a big name. He's big all over Canada and Europe, so he has proven his credentials throughout the years. And just to look at his physique after the years, he still looks better than a lot of young kids coming up in this great and dangerous profession.
Well, everybody that knows anything about professional wrestling knows that Ivan Koloff has been a champion in the NWA, the WWF, the AWA, Japan, Germany, Canada. He's been a star everywhere, but now he's here in the Caribbean. He wants to make the ultimate. He wants to make his dream come true. He wants to be a champion in Puerto Rico and the Caribbean area, and he's going to make his mark on Ricky Santana and prove to everybody that he is the champion that I'm saying he is.
Yes, at the time he was, his intentions were to challenge the invader #1 for the Puerto Rico's heavyweight championship, but he had to go past Santana in order to be ranked as a #1 challenger, and Santana gave him exactly that, a tough battle. Look at Koloff holding on for survival. Whoa, down he goes the hard way as the fans give the approval. Oh, bad mistake by Santana there.
What that is called inexperience.
Yes, sir, you're
The
right.
Russian Bear was playing possum.
He saw it coming.
The Russian Bear's been around. He's not a rookie. He knows the ins and outs of professional wrestling.
I see they make some mistakes too. Everybody's not perfect. They make
Oh,
mistakes.
the Russian Bear is perfect. If you want a Mr. America or a Mr. Russian physique, there he is, the Russian Bear. If you want a tremendous physical wrestling machine, there he is, the Russian Bear. If you want somebody in Hollywood to play the part of a leading man, there he is,
Now,
the
wait a
Russian
minute,
Bear.
wait a minute.
He's the perfect
I think
man.
you're getting carried away here. Let's give him credit for his wrestling abilities, but a leading man, he's not such a thing. He's an ugly dude. Let's be honest here. Let's talk about the Max Santana in trouble here. Koloff using all his strength and his dirty tactics, commanded here by El Prophet. Here he comes, and did we talk about perfection, Mr. Rogers?
Well, that Ricky Santana moved.
Oh, wow.
Ivan didn't know he was going to move.
Well, perhaps he should have thought of that. Here comes Santana. The Latin heartthrob all over. Koloff, good punching power by the young Santana. Koloff missing some shots. And here's Santana taking full advantage. Down goes the Russian Bear. And Santana is all over. Koloff back to the turnbuckle. Good punches here. He climbs on the second rope. And he is really giving Koloff some tremendous punches right to the forehead. And so here he comes. Clothesline to the turnbuckle. Down goes Koloff.
Well, I'm telling you this, Santana's rallying. He's making his big. This is his chance for glory, but he better do it now. But you never want to estimate the Russian Bear, because Ivan Koloff is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today, and I'm saying he's the best.
Okay, Santana signals for his famous flying body splash as he comes out from the top rope to land on Koloff, and he moved out of the way. Second mistake, and I think this one was a deadly one. Second rope, here comes the Russian Psycho, and he got Santana. He's out. No way he's gonna survive this. A count of three, there is your winner. One of the legends in professional wrestling. A bad, bad boy in professional wrestling. The Russian Ivan Koloff, he's not satisfied.
Oh, he should be. He shouldn't be satisfied, because he's here to make a name for himself. He's going to show you. He's going to show everybody.
He's already defeated Santana. He's using illegal tactics here.
Well, that's going to. It's going to deter other people to wanting to get in the ring with Uncle Ivan Koloff, my friend, the winner of this match.
Well, did they pick the right guy to do this bad, bad wrestling tape? Okay, fans, let's take you into some more action right here in Caribbean Championship Wrestling.
Way to go, Ivan.